Alright guys, what is going on? I know I've been gone for a minute, but I wanted to come and make a couple of videos before I go to Midtown for the weekend tomorrow. First off, let me just say to anyone who is in the Carolinas right now, I'm hoping you guys are safe. I know Hurricane Florence just touched down in Myrtle Beach area this morning, so I hope you guys are safe. If you guys are still evacuating, please come to a safe spot. I know Georgia is in like the final path, but we're just going to get rain. So if you guys need to come over, just come over. I know traffic's going to be horrible. I know we have another one coming behind it. So honestly, y'all just prepare. If you guys want me to do a how-to video of how to survive a hurricane, I can probably do a follow-up because I did one last year. So anyway, just you guys be safe, you know. Just be careful, y'all. Hurricanes do not play around. I decided to make this video because, y'all, I'm pretty much tired of this beef at this point. We've been through almost a week and it still hasn't died down. So I'm going to do basically a whole run through of this entire situation between Nicki Minaj and Cardi B. The timeline of this whole entire mess, the aftermath of it, how it's impacting both these women, and the outcomes of how this possibly going to end. Okay, ready? Let's go. So we have to go back all the way to June of last year, 2017, at Summer Jam. Remy Ma was riding off of the hype over Schiefer, and she decided to bring up all these female rappers, including Cardi B, and she basically held a funeral for Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj saw that as someone who is friends with my enemy is also my enemy. A lot of people did not know this back then, but it's acknowledged now. Then we're going to go to August. Cardi gets the #1 spot on the billboards, beats Taylor Swift. She gets congratulated by everybody, including Nicki Minaj. And people automatically assume, oh, there's no beef here. Let me teach you something. There are two kinds of people who are going to congratulate you. Those who are happy with your success and those who want to save face. Nicki knew that she did not congratulate Cardi, that she was automatically going to be put in the space where she does not root for her and that she is her enemy. So she had to congratulate her in order to save face and make herself look good. And at that point, none of us really thought there was a beef. That was until the stands and the media started putting them against each other. We got motorsports. So going all the way to October, Motorsport comes out with Migos, Cardi, and Nicki. And, you know, we all loved it. It was a bop. And then there was rumors coming out that Cardi had a line change that Nicki put in about her. The original verse says, I'm with a couple bad bees that'll rip the party. If Cardi QB, I'm Nick Lombardi. Pull up in the space coupe, I'm done linked with Marty. So, and if you guys don't know football analogies, Nick Lombardi is one of the most well-noted MVPs in the NFL history, and he is the person that the Lombardi Trophy for the Super Bowl is named after. So Nicki pretty much said that she's the Nick Lombardi of rap, and Cardi is the QB. Heard this, and she wanted that lyric changed. She got in contact with Quavo, and even Atlantic got involved for Nicki to change her verse. She changed it. She just switched out the names from Cardi to Quavo, which no one really noticed. And, you know, people were kind of making a mess out of sorts, and, you know, but people thought it was a reach. But then the music video came out, and this is where it all starts to hit the fan. There was rumor reports that, you know, Nicki and Cardi actually shot the video at separate times and separate locations. They said it was due to scheduling conflicts, and, you know, that's a common thing people have when filming music videos. When you have multiple people in a video on a song, then they'll shoot it at different times, different locations. But, you know, people were not believing it. They thought they didn't like each other until it was confirmed that they actually shot this at different times. And you can tell by watching the video, it was shot at different times. Then we're going to jump over to April. Nicki releases Barbie Things and Chun-Li. And Chun-Li, she basically starts the press run and roll up for her album. She does her interview with Beats One and basically explains the whole motorsport situation and makes herself look like the victim and say that she kind of got played. However, this is kind of karma because she did the same thing to Lil' Kim back in the day when they were supposed to do a song together. And, you know, she got really emotional. And people were kind of looking at Migos and Cardi with the side eye. But if you're familiar with the music industry, you kind of know that that's a common practice people do. And we get to the Met Gala in May. Cardi is very pregnant, and her and Nicki meet up, and we see a picture of them talking, and we automatically assume it's them settling the beef. According to Cardi, she confronted Nicki about what she said, and she basically asked, for her to stop and for her to make peace. We don't know the outcome of the situation. We still don't know what that convo what really went down, but it was probably something that was good, because Cardi went off 2 days later to say on the Howard Stern show that she and Nicki have no beef, the feud was settled. That was that. Until August of this year, Nicki drops Queen. After several delays and a mess of an album rollout, she drops several songs that are coming for a lot of people in the industry. One of them being Ganja Burns, although a backkill bitches bury the body. Now, basically, people are kind of thinking she meant bury the body. Now, I know it's those fans that be reaching, but people kind of have a point. I don't know. People also said that people were coming for, that she was coming for Cardi and several other songs. I listened to Queen album, I kind of thought, okay, maybe she's coming for them in like 3 of them, and I'm pretty sure she updated the album before it was released. Now let's cut to early September. Now we just gonna go through basically the whole week. So apparently Nicki was liking tweets that involved dissing Cardi, questioning her parenting, but it's this one tweet that people are claiming is fake news that is basically was the catalyst for all of this to happen now. Basically, the catalyst of all this was a tweet that Cardi sent out saying, "Welcome back, Kodak Black. Kodak Black recently got released from jail pending trial of an assault charge." And someone had retweeted and commented that, Cardi was basically a bad mother and Nicki liked it. Now, several people took screenshots under Nicki's likes. If you don't know Twitter, there's like a like section of all the tweets that you like. Someone screenshot on Nicki's page. Now, it's possible to unlike something, but screenshots are forever, so the credibility of this tweet is really low. To last Friday, a week ago, New York Fashion Week, both Cardi and Nicki attend the Harper's Bazaar after party, and this is where everything went down. Cardi came in. Apparently, Nicki stepped on her train. It was either Nicki or one of her bodyguards, Raw Ali, that said something about Cardi, and that's when everything popped dark. Cardi starts charging at Nicki. She gets pulled back by security. She gets elbowed in the forehead. That's how they got the chicken nugget of a knot on her forehead. But she did not stop there. She basically takes off her shoes. There's still a video showing this whole entire incident. Basically, she flashes half the people, takes off both her shoes. She throws them at her. Both miss. She's then escorted out with no shoes, her dress torn, which is a rental Dolce & Gabbana dress. So she's gonna not gonna be able to work with them again. And she has the knot on her forehead that all of us kept making fun of for a good 4 days. Oh my god, so many people dragged her for that knot. My goodness. And then several reports coming out of different versions of the story. Cardi posts her statement basically stating that you can do anything to me, you can take my bag, you can blackball me, but one thing you're not going to do is come for my child. And that's why people talking, and so people coming out, including, Remy Ma, K. Michelle, Dream Doll, all these people who have dealt with Nicki in the past couple of years, trying to derail them, because Nicki's threatened by other people, and specifically other female rappers coming up to try and take her spot number 1. And it was kind of believable. People started believing it because, so many people in the industry do this. Now, let's go to Monday, where everything just went completely left. So, Nicki goes on Korean radio to tell her side of the story. And her side of the story is basically her playing the victim and dragging Cardi for half the stuff that we already knew of, and that Cardi has come out and apologized for, and other stuff that we did not know. Nicki went as far as to call the girl Cardi commented on about her son, and oh my god, y'all, I don't want to say the whole tweet, because the whole comment, because it was just disgusting, and I don't want to get this video blocked. And basically Nicki just accused Cardi of using payola. She accused her of sleeping her way into getting her music played by DJs, saying that you know, she's spreading other people's bad because of her own insecurities, and that it was primarily Offset that was getting to her. And I know we hate Offset, we really do. We wish Cardi would leave him, but honestly, Offset will leave Cardi before Cardi leaves him, because she's kind of indebted to him. He helped her, you know, starting out in the music game. So, and now here we are. We are on September 14th? Yeah, September 14th. We have seen the aftermath. Several people in the music industry have come forward. Some of them are taking sides, which is not helping the situation, but the majority of them are saying that this beef is ridiculous. Remy Ma, who was kind of in a hypocritical sense, actually said something, you know, that actually makes a lot of sense. You know, basically saying that people in the media are painting this story and laughing about it, finding captions for it, and it's not until someone gets hurt that people are going to say stop the violence, but at the same time, you're the one that's promoting all of this in the first place. Then we had the brat come out on This Nation saying that she was really disappointed in seeing two rappers who are female are running the game right now acting like this is the real disappointment. Vivica Fox came out on Sway Radio and said that, you know, what Cardi did was wrong, but also Nicki was an instigator, which we've been saying for how long now? Now, this situation has negatively impacted both of them. Nicki, your album sales ain't doing that great. People are starting to think you crazy after your rants. You are not looking in a positive light right now. You're basically dragging this girl, and it seems like you have a vendetta. Cardi, all your old stuff is coming back to bite you, and you cannot keep acting like you are from the Bronx anymore, okay? And I know people are going to say, oh no, why did you have to change yourself? We all knew shit. Yeah, but when you're at that level, when you're at that certain standard of fame, you get put in a box for the public to put you in. And if you do anything wrong, they're going to turn against you. People are already turning against you. Chance the Rapper, J-Lo, Beyonce and Jay-Z, they're taking sides. They may not show it publicly, but they're leaving hints to where they're showing they're taking sides. So this beef can end in like 3 outcomes the way I see it. Number 1, they kind of let it die down and do like little shots at each other for the next like couple of years until one of them decides to retire. 2, they do a public apology tour. Both of them separate interviews. Nicki going on the Today Show. Cardi can go on Good Morning America. They end the beef then and there. And they have a Drake and Meek reunion and basically sell everything and possibly do new music. Or 3, both of them are going to get themselves in a lot of trouble. Now, here's the thing. Nicki has gotten security during Fashion Week amped up after this incident because Cardi has an affiliation allegedly with the LA Bloods, and this is some exclusive stuff that came from Lovely T last night in one of her videos. One of the girls, who's a girlfriend of one of the guys in the gang, basically direct messaged her saying that something's about to go down and a lot of people are on radar to go on site if Nicki comes anywhere near the area. So this is already starting to turn dangerous, guys. This is not something we should be joking around. And a lot of people are comparing this to Biggie and Tupac. If you don't remember Biggie and Tupac, you're too young to remember. They're the reasons for the East and West Coast battle that we had during the 90s. And it ended in both of their deaths at such a young age. And to only imagine what they could do now if they were still around. Like, you don't want that to happen to Nicki and Cardi. Like, this beef has escalated to a point where, like, there are safety concerns involved. So, that's my little run through of everything. My opinion on this is that both of them are in the wrong. You both done some shady-ish, and you gotta come out and just basically address it. Nicki, you have too many yes people. Cardi, you have too many yes people. My overall solution for this, just back away. Have someone take your phones. Cardi, you need to go to anger management, maybe possibly rehab to deal with everything that's going on. Nicki, you need a better team. You need to go into therapy. I don't know if a Y'all Fix My Life can help you, but you've been through a lot. And, you know, you're at that point in your life where you're basically having, you know, you're in your mid-30s. You haven't had any family yet. Oh, man. You haven't had your family yet. You haven't got, you know, a man. Your album and your music and your legacy are basically all you got. And, you know, you just kind of like, I kind of see you kind of needing therapy because you really need to realize that you can't have the same attitude and behavior like you did 10 years ago, because you're a grown woman. You can't be acting like this no more. You can't get mad when somebody is kind of rising above you, and you know, you should be celebrating that instead of trying to take them down. And Cardi, do not think I'm leaving you on the side, okay? You gotta kind of leave. You gotta leave Offset at this point. I don't know what is going on. I know you're married and you have respectability. You have a daughter together, but you can't let this drive you nuts. You are at the top of the world right now. You cannot let the negative outweigh the positive that's going on for you. So go to anger management, go on Good Morning America and apologize for everything before this turns way more ugly, because this is hurting your career too. So anyway, that's my little run through of this entire beef. This is the last video I'm hopefully going to make on this, because this is all too tiring. Anyway, check out, peace out, my love, and have a great weekend.